Hello, welcome to the Real Internet Come Forth YouTube channel. My name is Internet Smith and I am your author and instructor for today. Today will be the final video for the Intro to Business Management seminar, and it is titled Business Registration. I will continue to teach from my program that I always teach from, Intro to Workforce, Intro to Business Management seminars. And I will continue to teach from my program that I teach from, okay? So let's get started. Okay. So in the previous videos in Intro to Business Management, I already went down all the details with you. So I pray that video have been a help and a blessing unto you. And then the last video that I did was business advertisement. I gave you different, showed you different things and ways that I use to advertise my business. So I pray that it has been a blessing unto you. This final last video is titled Business Registration, how to get your business legalized, okay? So I'm going to walk you through all of the steps, okay? So the first question is, have you chosen a bank for your business? Research banks in your town for the best rates on business accounts. You need a business account if you're going to open a business. You need to be on its own separate account. Check the bank rates. Some of them have different rates of interest. Some of them you have to leave so much money in there, or you have to have so much money to even open them up, whether it's $500, $1,000 or something like that. It just depends on where you live in the city that you live in. But do research so that you can get the best rates, okay? If you're going to be paying your employees, you want to get the business, the checks that have the studs and stuff. I'm gonna show you what I have because I pay employees out one of my companies. Hold on, I'm trying to get to a clear page. Okay, so if you're gonna be paying your employees, order the checks that have the stub where you keep them, and then you tear them off and pay your employees, so that way you can keep a log and then you can pay them as well. Even if you don't want that kind, they have the kind that looks like a personal check that you can get them, because I use that for my other company, Real Internet Come Forth. So it just depends on what kind of business that you have. You probably don't, even if you have employees or not, I don't know, but you can get a business debit card with your bank. Just like I said, check, do research on the rates, the interest rate, because some banks charge you each time you write a check. Some banks charge you each time you swipe your card. So do research, because you're trying to make money, and so you have to maximize every dollar that you get and get the best rates, because you're going to need money to do other things for your business, okay? Have you hired a lawyer to represent your company? Your business will need legal representation. You are going into business. You need legal representation. You need to have a lawyer on retainer just in case something happens with your business. I'm not sure what type of business that you may have, but just in case somebody try to sue you, or somebody don't pay you, or anything may come up, you need legal representation. So you need to search and check into lawyers that represent business, small businesses, large business, whatever kind of business that you're trying to open or start. You need legal representation, and they charge you a retainer. I have a lawyer on retainer. I've been had just in case anything happens. You never know. So you don't want to be, you want to be prepared and not unprepared, okay? All right. Have you applied for your business EIN, federal tax number? It's employee identification number. This number does not make you legal to operate your business. Okay. I'm going to go in deep detail about this because a lot of people believe once you get your EIN number, which is employee identification number, that your business is legal and is ready for operation. That is not true, people. You need to start when you are in the previous videos. I told you to do research in from the city level, the state level, and the federal level. In the city that you're trying to open your business, you need to check with the zoning to make sure that you can run that type of company or open that type of business in that location, and things like that. before you even get to the top, you need to start at the bottom. You need to check into the city regulations for your business. You need to check into the state regulations and then the federal. Once you go to the federal government to get this EIN number, they automatically assume that you have already checked with your state that you're trying to operate your business in. They already assume that you have checked with the city or the town that you have already, that you're going to open your business in. So once you have done that, once they give you that number, and they'll send you they'll give it to you online, or they'll send you a thing, and it looks like this. You have to have this number in order to register for the state, in order to register for the city. Okay, but this, just having this piece of paper alone, your EIN number, it does not legalize your business. It does not legalize your business. Okay, so get your identification number, because you've already checked for the state and the federal and the city, right? Okay, so this is your EIN number, and then we're gonna go to the state, which is no. Okay, so then you want to go to the city. This is the city license. This is called a city privilege license. You register with your city that you live in. I live in the city of Brookhaven, so I had to have a privilege license. It has to be hanging in my office. It has to be hanging in the office, and it shows you the date. I have to register this every year. I have to renew this every year. I'm quite sure that it operates the same in every state. I'm not sure. I can only talk about the state that I live in, which is Mississippi, and this is Brookhaven. This is a city privilege license that you apply for. And they ask you what type of business that you have. Are you selling goods, products, or whatever? So I have two. You know, I have Gentle Touch in-home care, and I have Real Internet Come Forth. Gentle Touch in-home care is for my caregivers. It's a caregiving company, so I have to have a license on that. And then they ask you how many employees will you have, and that's according to whatever amount of employee you have. They'll know what type of license to give you and the dollar amount. Okay, the Real Internet Come Forth, they ask you what type of goods and services are you selling, the inventory, and then it'll tell you how much you have to pay for these licenses. Okay, and like I said, you have to renew them every year. All right, now the state, which is the certification of formation. This is another license that you get through your state. This is through the state of Mississippi, because this is where I live. This have to be hung and framed. Okay, you need your EIN number again to get this license from the state. They'll ask you for it. You have to type it in or give it to the people online or on the phone, however you're going to offer it or pay for it. And then they send you this license of formation with the name of your company on there. And I have it for the Gentle Touch in-home care. I have it for Real Internet Comfort. And I also have it for my empowerment ministry. These have to be hung out in the open in your office. So if anybody walk in, they will know that your businesses are registered. Okay, this is very important, people. They will also ask you the type of business that you have. This is from the state level. Is it a limited liability company? Is it a sole proprietorship? Is it a partnership or a corporation? This, and then this will tell you. Then you also have the nature of your business. What services do you have with the state? They'll ask you, okay, like this is Gentle Touch. So it's a home health care service, and it deals with residential intellect or developmental disabilities. And then we deal with people in their homes. So this is a NISCS code. They give you 3 different codes for your business. Whatever business that you're trying to open, the state recognize it as different codes, okay? And they also give you a business ID for this. All of these numbers are different. You have a number for the federal government, you have a number for the state government, and you have a number for the city government, okay? So they will give you all of these paperworks, all right? So please register your business completely. City, state, and federal, okay? All right. Let me see. Have you applied for your business DBA certificate, doing business as your domain? It is a separate certificate that you get. Like say for instance, like I'm doing business. Like my name is Antoinette Smith. Okay. I just recently got married. So I still want to do business as Antoinette Smith, and I don't want to use my married name. So I have to get a separate certificate saying that I'm doing business under this name. Or if I want to use a separate name, like my name is Antoinette Smith, but I want to say I got a stage name like Miss Net. If I'm doing business as Miss Net, but my real name is Antoinette. So you have to get a separate license for that. And I explained that in the previous videos. Okay. So if you're doing business under a different name that is not yours, you need to get a separate certificate for that. Okay. Have you applied for, okay, I already read that one. Let me see. Have you applied for your label laws, posters, compliance first? So you see behind me, these are label laws. Once you register with the city, with the state, or whatever state that you're in, the personal concepts will contact you. That's on the state level. These, like if you work, I know everybody had worked at a job, and you see maybe in the break room where they have labor laws, and it shows you how much you're supposed to get paid for minimum wage, how many hours you're supposed to work, and then get a break, or the age limit of different things. That is called your labor laws. If you run a business and if you have an office, you have to have these posters out in the open so people can see. Your employees can see, so they can know that they have rights. Okay. You have state laws to govern how you deal with your employees, how you run your business. This is why I'm telling you, it is very important that you register your business on the city level, the state level, and the federal government level, because all of them is different. And also, with these personal concept people, I recommend that you signed up for the quarterly package, because they will send you updates. They'll send you updates that when the laws change, like being under this pandemic, like I've been had my company for several years, and I've been under these. But with the pandemic, every time they change a law, they notify you. And they tell you what new sign you need to put up, and then you have to pay for it, of course, and they send it to you. I always get mine laminated, so I can hang on the wall, because you have to keep them they say for 5 years. Never throw them away in case something happens, in case something, they go back 4 or 5 years or 3 or 4 years and say, was you registered through the state? Did you have your labor laws? And they not cheap. They not cheap. I'm just going to tell you that up front. They not cheap. But it keeps you, because if you don't have these posted when people come in, or a government official or somebody come in, or employ you, import you or something, you don't have them hanging, you will get a fine. You will get fined up to $10,000. This is why I'm telling you it's important that you register with them and get on the quarterly updates, so it's already paid. They update you when something else comes out. You don't have to, because I'm telling you, they change laws like they change clothes. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot to running a business, but it's necessary, and you want to stay in compliance with all of these things that's going on in your city, in your state, in your country. So they are the ones that labor, that does that. And so we know about the DOL, which is the Department of Labor. They have a set of laws. The HIPAA law is HIPAA. It's the health insurance, the health insurance portability and accountability law. And then you have OSHA, which is Occupational Safety and Health Administration. And then you have MSHA, which is Mine Safety and Health Administration. And then you have NOSH, is NIOCH, is National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. And then you have HR, which is Human Resources. And then you have WHD, which is Wage and Hour Division. And then you have EEOC, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. And you need to sign up for this. I am telling you, I can't stress it enough. Legalize your business. If you're going to be in business, do it the right way. This is why I teach these seminars for free, because I want people to do things the right way. I want you to succeed in life, okay? And then I said, did you apply for a permit to display your company sign on your building or in your yard? Check the zoning laws. Okay, you have to have a permit to hang your sign on your building or hang it or place it in your yard. You have to have a permit. I know we have to have a permit from our city. You have to go to the city inspector, which I talked about that previous when they give you a whole pack of zoning laws. When you're coming up there inquiring things about a business and a business location where you can have a business, in that package of the zoning laws, it tells you the price. Excuse me, you have to pay for your permit to hang your signs, and you can't just put a sign out there. You know, it have to be so wide. It have to have so much lighting. It have to be installed maybe with cement or posts or different things like that, depending on the location of where you live. If you're going to have it on the building have to be a certain material, and it's just a lot of things that you have to have a permit for. So you want to do it right, because you don't want the city to come and give you a fine because you put a sign up and it's not registered. You can't just throw a sign up and say, hey, I run a business and this is my sign. It doesn't work like that. You have to follow the laws of the land, people. You have to follow the laws of the land. Okay, and that is the last one. So, and remember to partner with God. And last but not least, pray, 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 pray. And I said, thank you for investing in time. Thank you for investing in time in your life, your dreams, your goals, your business, your purpose, and your destiny. So remember, this video is called Business Registration, Business Legalization. So this will conclude the Empowerment Ministry Intro to Workforce and Business Management seminars. Please take advantage of all the seminar videos to learn Dress to Impress, obtain your dream job, start a business, or to write a book. The videos is 7 videos. So the first one is how to write a book. Number 2, steps to publishing a book. Number 3, how to have a successful book signing. Number 4, intro to workforce, how to prepare a resume and an interview. Number 5, intro to business management. Number 6, business advertisement. And number 7, business registration, which is what we're doing right now. So please take advantage and go over all the videos again. Watch them as many times as you need to. Save them, download it, or whatever. But this is what I do for the Empowerment Ministry. I teach these seminars. And since we're still under the pandemic, this is why I'm doing it on YouTube, doing it live. So you can watch it over and over. And then next year in 2022, I will be back doing my seminar. So I pray that I have been a blessing unto you. I pray that you're well on your way in either writing your book or your book series, or obtaining your dream job or career, or starting your business. Okay, so thank you for watching these videos. Please share with anyone that you think may benefit from watching these seminars, because I want to be a blessing unto you. So thank you again, and God bless you. Goodbye.